Voters in Washington County who chose to cast their ballots in person during the 2023 primary election came to the Dixie Convention Center in St. George to make sure their votes count. There are still those who don't trust the mail-in ballot system and those who simply can't count on the mail service.
Came in to vote today because my ballot got lost in the mail. I went on the website to see what happened to it, and they said the ballot was sent, but I never received it.
I feel that it's safer that way. That way my ballot won't be taken and tossed out into the trash.
Election workers were busy verifying IDs and making sure that each voter was not only registered, but that they hadn't already cast a ballot in the mail. New for the first time this year is a system that gives eligible voters a freshly printed out ballot based upon their party affiliation and location.
They get a ticket from the poll pad that says exactly the ballot they're supposed to be on. When that ballot is entered into the computer, that's the only ballot that will come out. There's no way to give them the wrong ballot.
In Utah, because the Republican Party has a closed primary election, only those registered as Republicans can vote in the U.S. Congressional District 2 race.
When they come to the ballot, it will tell them to print for them whatever they are, whether it's nonpartisan, which is what it would be if you're voting just the city council, or partisan Republican. If you're a Republican, then you would get to vote for the Republican Congress. If you are unaffiliated, you can still come and vote, and if you for the city council, and if you're unaffiliated, if you haven't chose to be a part of a party, then you can come and register as a Republican and vote today if you'd like.
And those who think they might vote again will be canceled out.
They come to us as a poll worker and they want to vote, it will say mail-in ballot received, and it won't let us give them a ballot. So they can't vote twice. Now, if by chance it hasn't gotten through that whole process and they come and vote with us, when they vote with us, it'll say voted, and when that other one tries to come through, it will say voted in person. So they can't vote twice.
Sandberg said about 200 voters had cast their ballots in person by noon on Tuesday, with about 25,000 ballots already cast and being processed.
We're at about 25-30% at this point of registered voters who have voted.
And voters who came in person were glad they did, so they didn't waste any votes.
You mail in that ballot, those two people that are not on, that were taken off the ballot, we wouldn't have known. So it makes a difference, in my opinion.
Voting in person and mail-in ballots are also accepted in drop boxes on primary election day up until 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m. if we have a line, we go to the last person and we will designate you are the last voter, and then we'll process everybody through that last voter. Nobody who gets in line after 8 o'clock will be allowed to vote, but anybody in line prior to 8 o'clock will be able to vote.
In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.